Happy holidays. Welcome to another exciting edition of the 60 Minutes Vanity Fair poll. I'm Carlin for 60minutes.com.
And I'm Michael Hogan for Vanity Fair. This month we have a look at how Americans feel about everything from concussions in the NFL to the trial of KHALID SHEIKH Mohammed. But we start with a question about the nation's urban centers.
Now, when asked which major city best reflects American culture and values, just 4% chose the Motor City, Detroit.
LA and DC didn't fare much better, with 8% and 9% respectively. Obama's Chicago beat out the bush country of Houston, but New York City topped them all with 18% of the vote.
But the real winner is none of the above, which was chosen by 32% of people.
As a New Yorker myself, I have a sneaking suspicion that my city would have scored lower had it not been for the unifying tragedy of 9/11. Now, New York is committed to trying accused 9/11 mastermind KHALID SHEIKH Mohammed in criminal court. We asked whether the trial will make the city even more tempting to terrorists, and only 29% said yes. 61% said no, not at all. The Big Apple is a big, juicy target no matter what. Well, Cali, you live in New York. What do you think? Does this raise your fear of something terrible happening?
No, it doesn't. I agree with the majority that New York's a target no matter what. However, I think there are other controversies surrounding this that outweigh that one.
Well, I guess all we can hope is justice is served without any frightening surprises.
Speaking of the Big Apple, one of the things I love about New York is the diversity of culture and people. We wanted to know about social circles across the country and asked if you have friends of a race other than your own. 7% simply said no. 9% said they have hardly any friends of different races. 31% said yes, they have acquaintances. But most Americans, 52%, said yes, they have close friends of another race. And age definitely plays a factor. That number is even higher, 64% among those under 45 and lower, 41% for those over 45.
A recent 60 Minutes report by Bob Simon revealed long-term ramifications caused by concussions for professional football players. The NFL is looking closely at the health impacts. What do you think should be done? 8% say football is too dangerous. Soccer is the future. 14% said tell players to go easier on each other. Although I have a feeling that's not going to work too well. But the large majority, 65%, says the league needs to make better helmets.
I think that type of technology usually comes from NASA, so maybe the NFL needs to fund some rocket research.
I like that, some kind of technology exchange.
Collaboration, exactly. Now, if your kids wanted to play football, though, Michael, would you discourage them?
I think I would, unless they happen to be 350 pounds and 6'7". Otherwise, I think baseball or basketball are a lot safer. How about you?
I'd be perfectly happy if my kids played tennis.
It takes a certain type to dream about bashing heads in the NFL, but almost everybody has fantasized about starring in a Hollywood movie. If you had your way, what kind of movie would it be? Almost nobody wanted to face off with Jackie Chan in a martial arts epic, which I fully understand, and very few chose a thriller with Julia Roberts. Women were most likely to pick a drama with Meryl Streep or a romantic comedy with George Clooney or Cameron Diaz, while men said they'd like to team up on a comedy with Will Ferrell, an action movie with Will Smith, or a western with Clint Eastwood.
Comic stars and superheroes have appealed to Americans' fantasies long before the Twilight vampires. But just for fun, we wanted to know which super ability you most covet. So if you could pick a power, what would it be? Just 3% would take Superman's X-ray vision, 13% super strength, 19% the ability to become invisible, which I'm pretty sure one of the Incredibles can do. 21% would like to fly, but the most desired skill by more than a third of Americans is the ability to read minds, just like Edward in the Twilight Saga.
The actor who plays him, Robert Pattinson, was recently on Vanity Fair's cover. Our new cover features Annie Leibovitz's pictures of Tiger Woods. For more on that, visit VanityFair.com.
And to see what Americans are most resolved to do in 2010, head to 60minutes.com for the full results of the poll. And hint, the most popular is not losing weight. That actually ranks 5th.
Well, good luck with whatever your resolutions may be. For Vanity Fair, I'm Michael Hogan.
And for 60minutes.com, I'm Carlin. Hope to see you next month for another exciting set of results.